Alright, so for this problem, they're asking us to sketch the graph of the region bounded by these two functions, y equals square root of 4 minus x squared and y equals 0. And then after we sketch the graph, we have to find the volume of that region. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to sketch the graph. So the graph of y equals square root of 4 minus x squared looks something like this, right? And y is equal to 0. It's just going to be a line. It's just going to be a line that goes along the x-axis, right there. So now, since the first function y is equal to square root of 4 minus x squared is right here. It's actually on the x-axis. So we're trying to find the volume that's bounded here. So we're gonna have to use the disk method. Right? And the volume using the disk method is equal to pi of integral of f of x squared. Right? Now, but first of all, we have to find the limits. And in order to find the limits, we can also call them the intersection points. We make both these functions equal each other. So square root of 4 minus x squared is going to be equal to 0, right? So it's just algebra. So we're going to square both sides. So we end up with 4 minus x squared is equal to 0, right? Now, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to want to isolate x squared. So 4 is going to be equal to x squared. So x is going to be equal to plus or minus 2. Right? So our intersection points are going to be negative 2 and 2. So using the disk method, the volume is going to be equal to pi of integral of f of x squared dx, which is equal to pi of integral as it goes to negative 2 to 2 of square root of 4 minus x squared dx. Right? So that's equal to pi the integral as it goes to negative 2 to 2 of 4 minus x squared dx. Right? So now that's equal to the antiderivative of 4 is 4x. So you have 4x. And the antiderivative of x squared is going to be x cubed over 3. Because you add 1 on the exponent and divide it by whatever you get. Right? And you integrate that you evaluate that from negative 2 to 2. Right? We can just keep the pi on the outside. So we have 4 times 2 minus 2 raised to the third power over 3. Right? Right? Raised to the power with 3. So minus 4 times negative 2 minus negative 2 third over 3. Alright. So it's going to be equal to pi of 8 minus 8 over 3. Alright. Plus 8 minus 8 over 3. So that's equal to pi times 16 minus 16 over 3. And I'm trying to find the common denominator here so we can subtract them. So we end up with, 16. So 16 times 3 is going to be 8. 3, 48. So it's going to be pi of 16 over 48 over 3 minus 16 over 3. It's 32, I think. So that's going to be equal to pi 32 over 3. So the volume is equal to 32 pi over 3. That's our volume right there. All right.